Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Utah Olympic Oval for Day 2 of the Junior World Championships. I'm Gordon Seprin, bringing you today's action live. We're going to start off today with the ladies 1,000 meters. Quick recap for the ladies' events from yesterday. In the 500 meters, the lady coming off on top of the podium from Japan was Kurumi Inagawa with a time of 38.22. Finishing second was Jutta Leerdam from the Netherlands with a time of 38.26. And finishing in third was from the Netherlands, Michelle de Jong with a time of 38.48. The podium in the 1,500 meters, setting a new junior world record from the Netherlands, was Joy Buna with a time of 154.21. Jutta Leerdam finished second from the Netherlands, just 1/10 behind with a time of 154.31. And then also from the Netherlands, taking home the bronze was Alyssa Dahl with a time of 156.83. Currently, the Dutch stand at the top of the all-around standings, with Leerdam on top ahead of Buna by almost 4/10. Alyssa Dahl sitting in third, just under a second and a half behind. Sitting in fourth is Patrice Lamarche, almost 2 seconds behind Leerdam. And in fifth, from Russia, is Karina Akhmetova, behind by about 2.5 seconds. The highest placed American is Corinne Stoddard. She's sitting in the top 20 at 18th. Jamie Nielsen, the next best placed American, at 20. But Stoddard is 5.5 seconds back, and Nielsen is about 6 1/4 back. And to round off the top, in 24th place is the American Lindsay Woodbury. She is only a C2, though, and this is her first Junior Worlds. So a promising future for the youngster. It looks like we're ready to get underway with our ladies 1,000 meters. We have 19 pairs. The first event is a solo. Starting on the inner from the United States is Sari Han. Her best time is 1:24.45. She's an A2. This is her last Junior World. She's made the last, I believe this is her third team at the 500 meter here for the Junior World Cup final. Han finished in 27th. In the 1,000 here, she finished 20th. So Han looking to try to make the top 20 here in her last Junior Worlds. Looks like just in about another 30 seconds here, we should be good to start.
Go to the start. Ready.
And that's the start of the ladies 1,000 meters. The 1,000, the only distance where the skater finishes in the lane which they started. So Han starting on the inner, will finish on the inner. Her opening split on 19.5. As Han heads onto the backstretch, she'll exchange into the outer lane. By skating one corner on the outer, one corner on the inner, it makes for a 400-meter lap. The inner lane's about 385. The outer lane's about 415. So they make the crossover to make it even. Han's split is a 30.49. She could be on pace here to set a new personal best time. And Han's best time is a minute 24.45. She might be on pace here to slip inside the minute 20 mark. She needs to hurry out of that last corner. Here she comes on the finishing stretch. She won't get under a minute 20. Let's see if she beats her time, though, as she comes to the finish. With a time of 125.06. So Han, the benchmark to beat. As we move on to pair number 2. Starting on the inner from Norway with the best time of 122.31 is Julie Nestad Samsonsen. Starting on the outer from the United States with the best time of 123.32 is Lindsay Woodbury, the C2, one of the youngest skaters in the ladies competition this weekend.
Ready.
And with the second pair, we have our first false start of the morning. The false start will be charged to the entire pair. Next skater to false start will be disqualified and removed from the race. It used to be each skater themselves got a single false start, but they would try to jump the gun in the 500 and the 1,000 as the start is the most important in those two distances. So they changed the format to where it was charged to the pair. Position.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 2 is away. Here they come up to the opening split. Samsonsen a 19.47, Woodbury at 20.46. So Samsonsen faster than Han. Woodbury slower than Han. Coming up on one lap to go. Samsonsen on the outer, Woodbury on the inner. Samsonsen split time, a 29.98. Woodbury 31.08. Samsonsen still running faster than Han by about a half a second. Woodbury slower than Han by about a second and a half. Skaters heading onto the backstretch for the final time. Samsonsen going to be finishing on the inner. Woodbury to go on the outer. Here they come out of the final corner. It looks like Samsonsen going to set a new fastest time with a 122.67. Just 0.3 off her personal best. Woodbury with a 125.11. Just a little under 2 seconds off her personal best time. So Samsonsen, the new leader after 2 pairs. Up next in pair number 3, starting on the inner from Switzerland, with the best time of 122.57 is Jasmin Guntert. Starting on the outer from Poland with the best time of 122.53 is Kaja Gajuska.
Go to the start.
Guntert an A1. Gajuska is a B2.
Skaters back off. Coaches, 20 meters, please. Behind the cone.
And it looks like it wasn't a false start, but telling the coaches to move
go to the start
farther back away from the starting line. That's a first time I've seen that, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready.
if that was a penalty, I think you'd have to assess it to be too anxious with the lap board. This is pair number 3 coming up to the opener. Opening split for Gunther, 19.3. Gajewska, 19.94. Gunther with the fastest opener through 3 pairs. Top time right now is a minute 22.67, set by Samson from Norway. Coming around the corner, up to 1 lap to go. Gunther still leading the way. And Gunther split 30.03. Gajewska with a better lap, though, with a 29.6. See what Gajewska has in the final lap. As Gajewska goes back to the outer, Gunther going to the inner. As they enter the final corner, it might be tight here coming out onto the final straightaway. As Gunther's made up some ground. It's going to be close, coming to the line. It looks like we'll have a new top time as Gajewska sets the new top time in the minute 21.03. That's a new personal best. Gunther, a 121.35. That moves her into second, also a new personal best time. Now I move on to pair number 4, starting on the inner from Austria. With the best time of a minute 21.72 is Victoria Schnurl. Starting on the outer from Poland with the best time of a minute 22.17.
Go to the start.
Natalia Jabzuk.
Ready.
And with the top time by Gajewska at a minute 21.03, the skaters are going to have to go under a minute 21 if they want to try to get into the top spot. At the 200-meter opener, Schnurl, a 19.35. This is the second fastest opener. Jabzuk, 19.52. Faster than the pace set by Gajewska, but Gajewska had a faster lap to the finish than the rest of the field so far. Here they come, up to 1 lap to go. At the 600-meter split, Schnurl running fastest by a second with a 29.04. Jabzuk with a faster lap at a 28.98, running second. They head on to the backstretch for the final time. Jabzuk into the final corner. Schnurl not far behind. See where they come out onto the home stretch. And it's still going to be Jabzuk. Might be in with the new fastest time here. As Jabzuk to the line, she gets a 1:19.18, a new personal best and a new top time. Schnurl a 1:20.37, also a new personal best that moves her into second on the board through 4 pairs. Up next is pair number 5. Starting on the inner from Canada with the best time of a minute 21.01 is Alexa Scott. Starting on the outer from Norway with the best time of 1:20.82, Anna by
Go to the start. Ready.
Looks like we have a false start on Farstad on the outer. It doesn't matter who's the offender on the first false start. It's charged to the pair anyway.
False start
Next
outer.
offender will be
going down
removed
too
from
slow.
the race.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 5 is away cleanly. Scott did not compete in the Junior World Cup circuit on the 1,000 meter. Farsad, however, raced in all three, ended up being ranked 21st overall. Her best finish was 15th here in Salt Lake City last weekend. At the opener, Farsad, new fastest opener with a 19.24. Scott with a 19.59. It's going to be close at the exchange on the backstretch. Farsad might get a bit of a draft off of Scott. Farsad moved to the inner, Scott to the outer. And Farsad taking command of this pair as they come up to 1 lap to go. Farsad split 29.4, that has her running third. Scott 29.72, that has her in fourth. Both skaters need to have a big last lap here if they want to try to get inside the top three. Farsad going back to the outer, Scott to the inner. Entering the final corner as Farsad cuts it pretty close to the opening block. And here they come on the home stretch side by side. Scott fighting back. I think she might take the pair, and she does, and she'll move into third place with a time of 120.97, a new personal best. Farsad at 121.09. About 0.3 off her personal best. That puts her in at 5th. Up next in pair number 6, starting on the inner from the United States, with the best time of 121.06 is Jamie Nielsen. On the outer from Russia with the best time of 121.49 is Ekaterina Koshaleva.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 6 is away. Nielsen did not race the on the Junior World Cup circuit, only raced the 500 last weekend, finished 21st. Koshaleva did not race the 1,000 on the circuit either, but was ranked 7th overall in the 1,500. Opening split, Nielsen a 19.4, Koshaleva 19.51. Not the fastest openers yet on the day, but faster than the opener by Yabzuk. Nielsen to the outer, Koshaleva to the inner, and Koshaleva pulling ahead with that turn on the inner. At the bell for 1 lap to go. Koshaleva split 28.67, running fastest. Nielsen 29.74, right now ranked 5th. Koshaleva now going back to the outer, Nielsen going to the inner. Koshaleva coming through the final corner as she comes onto the home stretch. Will she get a new top time? And she will with a 118.63, a new personal by 3 seconds. Nielsen, a 121.21, less than 0.2 off her personal best. That moves her into 7th. If you want to follow along with the live results, don't forget to go to speedskatingresults.com. You can see the drawing for the pairs and the results as they come up. All results are unofficial until checked with the photo finish results. Up next is pair number 7, starting on the inner from Romania. The best time of 121.56 is Andrea Halden. On the outer from Belarus with a best time of 121.6 is
Ready.
Anna Nifantova. And we have another false start. Waiting for the ladies to get reset. Again, top time right now is a minute 18.63 set by Koshaleva.
False start inner, going down too slow. Go to the start.
Get inside the top 3. Time to beat is a minute 20.37.
Ready.
If we go off the times, though, by the World Cup final, the podium was, everybody was inside a minute 17. So that'll be the target time. Try to get under a minute 17 in order to make the podium. At the opening 200, Nivantova, 18.8, a new fastest opener by 7/10. Halden, 19.33. Has her placed at 4th. And Nivantova went over the top of Halden. That means she came out of the outer ahead of Halden onto the backstretch. Nivantova on the inner, Halden on the outer at 1 lap to go. Nivantova, 28.77, still running fastest by half a second. Halden, 29.72, currently outside the top 5. They go on to the backstretch one last time. Nivantova going back to the outer, Halden coming back to the inner. Nivantova fighting to get through the final corner as Halden is gaining ground. But Nivantova will take the pair. Will she set a new top time? Well, she'll make the top 3 with a minute 19.83, a new personal best. Halden, a minute 20.9, also a new personal best. And for Nivantova, that's a new junior national record for Belarus. Now I move on to pair number 8. Starting on the inner from Canada with a best time of a minute 20.71 is Gabrielle Yalonik. On the outer from the United States with the best time of a minute 20.65 is Corinne Stoddard.
Go to the start. Ready.
Yalonik only raced the 500 meters last weekend in the World Cup final, finished 25th. Stoddard did not race last weekend. She is the top place American, though, in the all-around, right now sitting at 18th. And Yalonik opened with a 19.64, Stoddard a 19.65. We'll have to see where they stand after the first lap. They go on to the backstretch. Yalonik to the outer, Stoddard to the inner. And Stoddard coming out of the inner, gonna come in front of Yalonik at the split. 29.39. Yalonik 29.88. That's got Stoddard right now sitting in 6th. Needs to have a big last lap here as she heads on the backstretch. Gonna move to the outer. Yalonik back to the inner. It's a little harder to finish on the outer. If you're carrying top speed at the end, it can take some pressure off the legs. But if you're slowing down, it can feel like a mile to get around that last outer. Here they come out of the final corner. And it's gonna be Stoddard who'll take the pair. Let's see if she makes the top 5. And she'll get into 3rd place with a minute 19.61, a new personal best time. Yalonik with a minute 21.03. About 3/10 off her personal best. She moves into 9th. A great time there, though, for the American Corinne Stoddard. Up next is pair number 9. Starting on the inner from Japan with the best time of a minute 19.39 is Akari Hori. On the outer from Poland,
Go
with the best
to the
time of
start.
a minute 20.11 is Karolina Gosetska.
Ready.
Hori only raced the 1,000, the 1,500 last week and finished 12th in the 1,000, 12th in the 1,500, so might have a stronger back half of the race. Gosetska was finished 28th in the 1,000 in Insel, is ranked 10 overall in the 1,500, so should also have a stronger back half. Opening time for Hori, 19.35. Gosetska, 19.44. That has him at about 5th and 8th after the opener. Hori to the outer. Gosetska to the inner. They come about dead even out of the corner. With 1 to go, Hori 29.07, Gosetska 29.26. Hori right now sitting in 4th. Going to get a draft on the backstretch if she can chase down Gosetska's stream. In they go to the final corner. It looks like it'll be Hori that'll come out ahead. See, will she set a new top time at the finish? That'll be Hori going into second with 1:19.08. That is a new personal best. Gosetska, 1:19.55. Personal best by half a second. And then she goes into 4th. Up next is pair number 10, starting on the inner from Russia with the best time of 1:19.81 is Karina Akhmetova. Starting on the outer from Italy with the best time of 1:20.54 is Federica Maffi.
Ready.
Akhmetova ranked 10th overall in the 1,000 meters on the Junior World Cup circuit, 5th overall in the 1,500. Federica 16th overall in the 1,000, 18th in the 1,500. Opening time for Akhmetova at 18.57, the new fastest opener by 9/10. Maffi 19.31 has her sitting at 5th on the board. Akhmetova to the outer, Maffi to the inner. As they come around the corner, up to 1 lap to go. At the split, Akhmetova a 28.9 has her running fastest by 7/10. Maffi 29.6 has her at 9th. They head on the backstretch one final time. Akhmetova going to move to the inner, Maffi to the outer. Coming through the final corner, Akhmetova, can she get that top time? She digs for the line. It'll be Tote. And Akhmetova with a 1:17.77 top time and a new personal best. Maffi 1:20.12, a new personal best time that puts her at 8th. Well, Akhmetova running fastest by 8/10. We'll have to see if it'll be enough to get on the podium, as you had to be under 1:17 last weekend. Up next is pair number 11, starting on the inner from Norway. The best time of 1:20.11.
Go to the start.
Starting on the outer from Italy with the best time of 1:20.13. Laura Peveri.
Ready.
Wickland's season best is 1:22.24. That's over 2 seconds off her personal best time. She was ranked 39th overall in the 1,000, finished 23rd in Insel. In the 1,500, ranked 3rd, though, so we'll have a stronger back half of the race. Peveri, 17th in the 1,000, 12th in the 1,500. Opening split time, Wickland, 19.56. Peveri, 19.94. Well, both skaters look to be better 1,500-meter skaters than they do 1,000 meters, so should have a stronger back half of the race. Wickland now on the outer, Peveri on the inner as they come around the corner up to 1 lap to go. Split for Wickland, 29.11, Peveri 29.93. Wickland sitting at 8th right now, has about a second to make up. As you also try to get inside the top 3, they head onto the backstretch for one final time. Wickland back to the inner, Peveri to the outer. Pevry too far behind Wickland to get a draft. There'll be a long outer for her. Here comes Wickland onto the finishing straight. At the line, it'll be close, but she slips into the top 3 with a minute 18.77 as a new personal best time. Pevry with a minute 20.79. Got 6/10 off her personal best. That puts her in the top 10, but only just. Up next is pair number 12. Starting on the inner from Korea with the best time of a minute 18.11 is Park Ji-woo. Starting on the outer from Russia with the best time of a minute 19.68 is Anastasia Korkina.
Go to the start. Ready.
Park was on the 2018 Olympic team for Korea. Took the top of the podium last weekend in the 1500. Korkina finished, her best finish was 8th in Insel in the 1000, was ranked 8th overall on the circuit. Sorry, we have a little problem with the timing system. Started this race, so we do not know where they finished. We're gonna have to wait and see what time we get from the photo finish. And we have a disqualification to Gosetska. Sounds like an armband violation from pair number 9. Looks like we're all back up and running. Sorry, it looks like our program froze. We're back, and it looks like the timing board is ready to go. This is pair number 13 on the inner from Romania. The junior national record holder with a minute 19.03 is Mihailu Hogash. On the outer from Japan with the best time of a minute 18.35 is Yui Fujimori. Looks like everything's back up and operational. We've got the times on the board. Right now, top time is a minute 17.77, which was actually tied by Park Ji-woo. Both said they went down to the 1,000th. That actually moves Park Ji-woo into the lead. Hogash split 18.56, Fujimori 19.03. Says that was a new fastest opener by Hogash as she goes to the outer on the backstretch. Fujimori to the inner. Fujimori finished 7th in the 1,000 last weekend. Hogash finished 8th overall. Here they come to one lap to go. Split time. Fujimori 28.46. Hogash 28.98. That puts Fujimori in second. Hogash in third as they head on to the backstretch for the final time. Fujimori going back to the outer. Hogash finishing on the inner. And Fujimori goes into the final corner. Have to see where they come out. As Fujimori still leading, coming after the finish on the outer. And Fujimori sets a new top time with a minute 17.66 as a new personal best. Hogash with a minute 18.77, and that's a new junior national record for Romania. Right now, The top 3 times, a minute 17.66, a minute 17.776, and a minute 17.777. You're going to have to go faster than a minute 18 to get inside the top 3. Up next is pair number 14. Starting on the inner from Japan with the best time of a minute 19.26 is Karumi Inagawa. On the outer from Canada with the best time of a minute 19.48 is Brooklyn McDougall. Both skaters will have to break the minute 18 barrier. That'd be over for a new personal best time for both of them to make it into the top 3. We have a false start as the skaters come back to the line. After this pair, we'll be down to our final 5 pairs for the ladies 1,000 meters. It looks like it was a false start on Inagawa.
False start inner. Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 14 away cleanly on the second try. Last weekend, Inagawa finished 10th in the 1,000 meter. McDougall did not race the 1,000, but she finished 12th in the 500, 15th in the 3K. Opening split, Inagawa 18.49, that's a new fastest opener. McDougall 18.71, that is the 4th fastest opener. Inagawa now on the outer, McDougall on the inner as they come around to 1 lap to go. At the 600-meter split, Inagawa 28.22, still running fastest. McDougall 28.36. They're running 1 and 2 on the board. Inagawa has about 7/10. McDougall has about 4/10 to play with here as they head on the backstretch for the final time. McDougall going back to the outer, Inagawa back to the inner. We can see a reshuffling of the top 3 here as they come through the final corner. And Inagawa is going to be leading coming onto the home stretch. Inagawa digging for the finish. And she'll set a new top time with a minute 17.34. That is a new personal best. McDougall falls just out of the top 3 with a minute 17.87. That puts her in 4th, but is a new personal best time. Only 5 pairs remaining. This is pair number 15. Starting on the inner from Korea, the 2018 Korean Sprint Champion with a best time of a minute 18.3 is Kim Min Jo. On the outer from Russia,
go to the
best
start.
time of a minute 19.07, Irina Kuznetsova.
Ready.
Kim finished 11th in the 1,000 in Insel. Kuznetsova ranked 6th overall, finished 6th in Insel and 8th in Innsbruck. Did not race it here last weekend. Top time to beat, a minute 17.34. Opening split, Kim 18.4, new fastest opener. Kuznetsova 18.43. Those are the 2 fastest openers so far. Kim will have to break the minute 17 barrier for the first time. Kuznetsova will have to break a minute 18 and a minute 17 for the first time if he wants to get into the top 3. They come around about evenly matched up to 1 lap to go. Kuznetsova 28.32, Kim 28.43. That has them running 2nd and 3rd. Kuznetsova 4 hundredths behind. Kim, 12 hundredths behind. Kuznetsova now moves back to the outer. Kim back to the inner as they go into the final corner. Have to be inside a minute 17.77. You want to be in the top 3. Here they come up to the finish. And Kuznetsova going to get moved into second with a minute 17.45. That's a new personal best. Kim, a minute 18.29. A new personal by 1/100. Up next in pair number 16, starting on the inner from Germany with a best time of a minute 17.32, is Leah Sophie Scholes. Starting on the outer from the Netherlands with a best time of a minute 16.46, Alyssa Dahl.
Go to the start.
Top 3 times right now. It's a minute 17.34 by Inagawa. Kuznetsova, a minute 17.45. And Fujimori, a minute 17.66. Pair number 16 is away. Gabe's looking more and more like these ladies are going to have to get into the minute 16s if they want to try to guarantee themselves a spot on the podium. At the opener, Dahl 18.55, Scholes 18.66. Scholes ranked 4th in the 1,000 and 4th in the 1,500 during the World Cup season. Dahl ranked 3rd in the 1,000 and 9th in the 1,500. Also 8th in the 500. So Dahl, a good all-around from the shortest 3 distances, and leading the way here as they come up to 1 lap to go. Dahl split 27.55 in the lead by half a second. Scholes 28.32. That has her running at 5th. Dahl right now on pace to set a new top time. Moves to the outer on the backstretch. Scholes back to the inner. If Dahl can get to the finish, he'll get inside a minute 17. Dahl onto the home stretch. To the line. And at the finish with a minute 15.31. That's a new personal best time. And takes over the lead. Scholes moves into second with a minute 16.67. Also a new personal best time. And now the gauntlet has been thrown down by Dahl. As we have 3 pairs remaining. Starting on the inner from the Netherlands, the junior national record holder with a time of 1:15.09, Jutta Leerdam. Starting on the outer from Korea with a best time of a minute 17.66 is Yoon Jung Min. Both these skaters are A2s.
Go to the start.
And Leerdam right now at the top of the all-around competition.
Ready.
And pair number 17 away. At the opener, Leerdam, 18.22, new fastest time by 3/10. Yoon, 19.25. Has her about 7/10 off the pace set by Dahl. Leerdam going to the outer, Yoon coming to the inner on the backstretch. Leerdam in clear control of this pair right now. Leerdam was ranked 1st in the 1,000 and 15 during the World Cup circuit. Leerdam split 27.34, ahead by half a second. Yoon 28.46. The junior world record is a minute 14.95, held by Kim Hwan Young of Korea. Was set here back in 2013. Let's see if Leerdam might be able to break the junior world record as she comes around the final corner on the inner. She might be able to do it. Here she comes to the line. And Jutta Leerdam with a minute 14.38. That is a new junior world record, and she takes the top spot. Yoon finishing with a minute 18.94. So the Dutch women claim another junior world record here after Buna reset it in the 1500 yesterday. Leerdam was only a 10th off of the time set by Buna, but they both eclipsed the old junior record. So Leerdam throwing down a minute 14.38. With two pairs remaining. This is pair 18 starting on the inner from Canada. The junior national record holder with a minute 16.05 is Patrice Lamarche. Starting on the outer from the Netherlands with a time of minute 18.03, Femke Bueling.
Go to the start. Ready.
Bueling ranked 5th overall in the 1,000 meters during the Junior World Cup circuit. Finished 10th here last weekend in the 1,500. Lamarche only raced the 500 last weekend, was finished 9th. Bueling at the opener with an 18.26. Lamarche 18.7. Bueling right now running second fastest. Lamarche just barely hanging on to the top 10. Lamarche to the outer, Bueling to the inner on the backstretch. It'll be Bueling who comes out of the corner first, up to 1 lap to go. Bueling split, has her running third with a 27.98. Lamarche with a faster lap at 27.8. She's sitting at 4th, trying to move into the top 3. They head on to the backstretch for a final time. Bueling back to the outer, Lamarche to the inner. Lamarche is not going to get a draft off of Bueling, so she'll get no help there. She's going to have to do it on her own. She wants to get in the top 3. Here they come to the final corner. And Lamarche going to overtake Bueling onto the finishing straight. Lamarche looking to try to make the top 3. And she gets third with a 1:16.19. Just a 10th off her personal best. Bueling with a 1:16.99. That moves her into 5th with just 1 pair remaining. Now for the final pair for the junior ladies 1,000 meters. Starting on the inner from the Netherlands with a personal best time of minute 15.44, Joy Buna. Starting on the outer from Korea with a best time of minute 18.12 is Park Chae-eun.
Go to the start. Ready.
Buna ranked 2nd overall in the 1,000 during the World Cup. She finished 2nd in Insel, Innsbruck, and Salt Lake City. Park finished 6th in the 1,000 meter here at Salt Lake City. Buna at the opener, 18.36. Park, 18.75. To get on the podium, they're going to have to get inside a minute 16.19. Buna, best time would put her at 3rd right now. Buna to the outer, Park to the inner, coming through the corner. See where their splits put them at 1 lap to go. Buna split. Has her running 2nd with a 27.39. Park, 28.17, has her at 9th. Buna about 2/10 off the pace set by Leerdam. Buna now back to the inner on the backstretch. Park going to the outer. This is going to be close. As Buna comes out of the final corner, digging for the line. At the finish. And heavens to Murgatroyd, Chief sets a new junior world record with a minute 14.21. Park finishing with a minute 17.88 as a new personal best for Park, but a new junior world record for Buna as she knocks off her fellow countrywoman Leerdam and claims her 2nd junior world record on the weekend. The unofficial results, it's Buna from the Netherlands with a minute 14.21. Leerdam from the Netherlands with a minute 14.38. And Dull from the Netherlands with a minute 15.31. Labarge missing out on third, finishing with a 1:16.19. And Scholes from Germany in fifth with a minute 16.67. We'll have the official results and we'll come back for the medal ceremony after the break. Our restart time for the men will be at 1:07 Mountain Time, and we'll be back at 1:07 Mountain Time for the men's 1,000 meters. We'll see you here shortly. I'm Gordon Seprin. We'll be back at the Utah Olympic Oval.
He knows, he knows, he knows. Tearing me apart, she's slipping away. Am I just hanging on to all the words she used to say? The pictures on her phone, she's not coming home. Coming home, coming home. I know what you did last summer. Just lie to me, there's no other. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. I know what you did last summer. Look me in the eyes, my lover. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. When she looks me in the eyes, they don't seem as bright. No more, no more. I know that she loved me time. What I promised her that night crossed my heart and hope to die. It's tearing me apart. She's slipping away. Am I just hanging on to all the words she used to say? The pictures on her phone, she's not coming home. Oh, nah, 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 yeah. I know what you did last summer. Just lie to me, there's no other. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. I know what you did last summer. Look me in the eyes, my lover. I know what you did last summer. Tell me where you've been. No, 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 no. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Can't seem to let it go. Can't seem to keep it close. Hold me close. Can't seem to keep it close. Can't sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Yeah. Oh, oh. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the line. Yeah, yeah. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the medal presentation for the junior ladies 1,000 meters. Finishing third for the bronze from the Netherlands was Alyssa Dahl with a time of 1:15.31. Finishing in second to claim the silver from the Netherlands was Jutta Leerdam with a time of 1:14.38. It was good enough to beat the old junior world record. And to finish in first to reset the junior world record was Joy Buna from the Netherlands with a time of 1:14.21. And now we'll go to the national anthem for the Netherlands. Well, congratulations to the junior ladies 1,000 meter podium. Right now, it's real tight in the all around. I believe after the 1,000, it'll still be Jutta Leerdam as the leader. But Joy Buna able to claw back some time there in the 1,000. In about 6 minutes, we're ready to start with the junior men's 1,000 meters. So we'll be back here shortly.
ground will shake. If we clap our hands, the walls will break. Yo, so loud, won't forget our names, 'cause something big is happening. Take this spark and start a fire. Raise this up, we're feeling high. They can't tell us anything. Something big is happening. I think I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big is happening. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. 'Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to get started with the junior men's 1,000 meters. Quick recap of the podiums from yesterday in the 500 meters. Taking the top of the podium and actually tying the junior world record was Chung Jae-woong with a time of 34.66, finishing second from Japan. Actually, and Chung was from Korea. Finishing second from Japan was Tarai Ishikawa with a time of 34.87. And finishing in third from Japan was Koki Kubo with a 35 flat. That was the podiums for the men's 500 meters. For the 1,500, finishing in first, the current junior world record holder, Alan Dahl Johansson, with a time of 1:43.61. Finishing second was David LaRue with a 1:44.59 from Canada. And finishing in third from Korea was Kim Min-suk with a 1:45.11. Now we're going to jump into the first of 26 pairs for the men's 1,000 meters. Starting on the inner from Hungary, the junior national record holder with a minute 15.58 is Balazs Kuhn. Starting on the outer from Italy with the best time with a minute 15.48 is Nicola Natalini. The current all-around standings for the men, the top three in first is David LaRue from Canada. He's got 1/10 of a lead over the Norwegian Alan Dahl Johansson. Sitting in third from Canada, Tyson Langelar, about 8/10 back. Top placed Americans right now, it's Casey Dawson at 16th overall. He's 3¼ seconds back. Other American in the all-around, Ethan Seprin, at 17th overall, about 3½ seconds back. And our first pair for the junior men's 1,000 is underway. Opening split, Kuhn 18.13, Natalini 18.25. Kuhn finished 35th in Innsbruck and 29th here in Salt Lake City last weekend. Natalini finished 38th in Innsbruck and 27th in Innsbruck in the 1,000. Here they come, up to one lap to go. Natalini, 26.68. Kuhn, 27.42. Kuhn, a little over half a second off the pace set by Natalini. Onto the backstretch they go for one last time. It's Natalini back to the outer, Kuhn to the inner. Here they come around the final corner. As Natalini still leading up to the finish. Natalini setting the bar with a 1:13.67. That's a new personal best. Kuhn setting a new Hungarian junior national record with a 1:14.43. Up next is pair number 2, starting on the inner from Belarus with the best time of a minute 15.72 is Johor Damaratski. Starting on the outer from Slovakia with the best time of a minute 15.7 is Jakub Klembara. Klembara with some potential here to reset not only the junior national record, but the national record for Slovakia as well, as both times are a minute 15.22.
Ready.
And if you missed the ladies' races on the day, new junior world record set. Actually, it was set twice. With 2 pairs to go, it was set, and then the final pair, it was reset by Buna. Opening time, Damaratski, 17.62. Klembara, 17.95. Currently running faster than the first pair. Damaratski to the outer, Klembara to the inner. Damaratski dominating this pair. Split time 27.08. Running fastest Klembara 27.72. Currently sitting in 4th. They go on to the backstretch. Right now, Klembara, though, on pace to set a new national record for Slovakia. Here they come through the final corner. Damaratski to the finish. At a time of 1:13.48. That is a new personal best and moves him into first. Klembara at 1:15.05. That is a new senior and junior national record for Slovakia. Up next is pair number 3, starting on the inner from the Czech Republic. The best time of 1:13.72. Jakub Kopriva. Starting on the outer from Estonia with the best time of a minute 15.38 is Yunus Volga.
Go to the start. Ready.
Now, pair number 3 is away. Here they come, the opening 200. Volga leading the way with a split of 17.81. Kopriva with a 18.48. Kopriva ranked, or finished 26th in Innsbruck, 25th City in the 1,000. Volga finished 37th in Insel, 40th in Innsbruck. Here they come around to 1 lap to go. Volga on the inner, Kopriva on the outer. Volga split, 27.14. Kopriva, 27.16. Volga right now sitting in 3rd. As they head on to the backstretch one last time, here they go through the final corner. And Kopriva slingshotting ahead on the inner. He's coming up to the finish, might be a new top time. And it is with a 1:12.99. He moves to the top of the board. Volga with a 1:14.61. Both those times personal best. Volga goes into 5th. Up next is pair number 4, starting on the inner from Belarus. The best time of a minute 13.98. Ladislav Zerbertovic. Starting on the outer from Great Britain, the junior national record holder with a time of a minute 13.87 is Peter Riches. Time to be right now is a minute 12.99.
Ready.
And pair number 4 is away. Zibertovic is ranked 46 in the 1,000 meter during the World Cup season. Rich is ranked, his best finish was 26 here in Salt Lake City, opening splits. Zibertovic, 17.57, fastest opener so far. Rich's 17.91, has him running at 4th. Both of them, they want to move into the top spot, going to have to break the minute 13 barrier. They come to 1 lap to go. Zibertovic, 26.63, running fastest. Rich is running second fastest with 26.69. They come out side by side on the backstretch. And Peter Riches might be getting disqualified here. Did not give the right of way to Zibertovic, and it forced Zibertovic to pull up to the finish. And Zibertovic still sets the top time with a minute 11.93. Riches right now sitting second with a minute 12.35, would be a new junior national record. I have a sneaking suspicion a disqualification is coming the way of Peter Riches for that last exchange on the backstretch. Up next is pair number 5, starting on the inner from Korea with the best time of minute 14.51, Chung Jae-won. Starting on the outer from Poland with the best time of minute 13.59, Jakub Piotrowski.
Go to the start. Ready.
Pair number 5 is away. After pair 13, we'll be taking a break for a resurface, and we'll run the final 13 pairs for the junior men's 1,000 meters at the opener. Piotrowski, 17.88. Chung, 21.23. A little bit of a surprising opener for Chung. Piotrowski to the inner, Chung to the outer. With 1 to go, let's see where Piotrowski's at. Challenging for the top time with a 26.44, just 1/10 behind the leader. Chung with a 29.33. See, Chung might be saving himself for the 5K later in the day. Piotrowski can be finishing on the outer. Here he comes through the final corner. See if he can challenge that top time. And he comes to the finish. And he'll put himself in second with a 112.39, a new personal best. Here comes Chung to the finish with a 121.09. 5 seconds off his personal best time. And Peter Riches did get disqualified. That means he did not reset his own junior national record in pair number 4. Up next is pair number 6. Starting on the inner from Norway with the best time of a minute 13.7 is Hagir Engebråten, the best time of a minute 13.7. Starting on the outer from the Czech Republic with the best time of 1 minute 15.15 is Sebastian Bristansky.
Ready.
Pair number 6 is away.
And with the local DBC news, LL Cool J with a triumphant comeback. Or a solo. But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here
At the opening 200, Engebråten 18.1. Bryastanski, 18.26, outside of the top 5 openers. Engelbrotten to the outer, Bryastanski to the inner. As they come up to 1 lap to go. Engelbrotten split 26.82, Bryastanski 28.12. Engelbrotten right now outside the top 3. They head on the backstretch one last time. Here they come around the final corner. Engelbrotten at the finish with a time of 1:12.96. That's a new personal best. Bryastanski, 1:15.81. That's a new personal best time for Engelbrotten and moves him into 3rd. Bryastanski goes to 10th. Up next is pair number 7. Starting on the inner from the Netherlands with the best time of 1:12.57 is Toon de Wit. Starting on the outer from Belarus with the best time of 1:13 flat is Evgeny Volkov.
Go to the start. Ready.
Volkov raced 1,000 once this season on the Junior World Cup circuit, finished 22nd in Insel. de Wit did not race 1,000 on the Junior World Cup circuit. de Wit opening with a 17.67, Volkov 17.87. Last weekend at the Junior World Cup final, the top time was 1:08.11. Be in the top 3, you had to be at 1:09.6. Here they come up to 1 lap to go. de Wit 26.09, running fastest. Volkov 26.61, sitting in 4th. Volkov going to get the draft de Wit here a little bit, but de Wit going to be able to finish on the inner. de Wit going to be leading away onto the home stretch on the inner. He comes to the line. Could we see a new top time? And we do with 1:10.97 and a new personal best time for de Wit. Volkov, 1:12.75, also a personal best by about a quarter of a second. Up next is pair number 8, starting on the inner from Canada with a best time of 1:13.58 is Caleb Muller. Starting on the outer from Poland with the best time of 1:12.75, Goat Owichilski.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 8 is away. Owichilski ranked 35th overall in the 1,000 meters, finished 21st in Insel, 19th in Innsbruck. Owichilski split 17.21, fastest opener so far. Muller second fastest with a 17.54. Muller going to the outer. Owichilski moves to the inner. Looks like they'll be about dead even coming out of the corner up to 1 lap to go. Owichilski, 26.59. Muller, 26.35. See who has the better last lap. Right now they're running 2nd and 3rd. Owichilski going to have to move to the outer. Muller charging down the backstretch into the inner. Muller going to take over the lead of the pair. See, he might have a new top time here. Here comes Muller to the finish. Now across the line, time that moves him into second with a 111.33, a new personal best. Obichilski, 112.72, also a personal best by 3/100ths. Up next is pair number 9, starting on the inner from the Netherlands. The best time of 1:12.7 is Louis Holar. Starting on the outer from Belarus, the best time of 1:12.57, Victor Rudenko.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair number 9 is away. Only 4 more pairs to go after this one, and we'll take our reservice break. And we'll come back with the last 13 junior men's 1,000 pairs. At the opener, Holar, 17.19, new fastest opener. Rudenko, 17.47. That puts him at the 3rd fastest opener. And then down goes Holar. Rudenko unaffected, able to move to the inner on the backstretch. Holar able to get up off the pads, see if he continues. Rudenko with 1 lap to go has the fastest time of the 26.04. He's got about a quarter of a second to play with. Rudenko going on to the backstretch. Holar up and skating on the backstretch. He's going to skate wide to stay out of the way of Rudenko. Rudenko coming around the final corner, see if he can get the top time. And Rudenko at the finish will move into second with a time of 1:11.1. It's a new personal best time. And Holar up and skating. Looks like he'll be able to finish. He's got 1 lap to go. ISU will probably have to check out that corner after Holar finishes. Looks like Kevin Jaminder's already down there taking a look at it. Holar moving back to the inner on the backstretch. And here comes Holar onto the home stretch. And he'll cross the line with a time of 2:07.77.
Skaters, we have a short delay for ice repair.
Unbelievable. Holar was able to get up and skate away from that. It looked like he went down at top speed. The ice is very fast this weekend here in Salt Lake City. They've got it in World Cup condition after the top ice meisters came back from Pyeongchang. Heading into pair 10, the current leader from the Netherlands, Toon de Wit, with a time of 1:10.98. In second from Belarus is Victor Rudenko with a 1:11.1. And in third from Canada right now is Caleb Muller with a 1:11.33. As I said, last weekend, the top of the podium were all under a minute 10. I think we'll have to, for the podium, we'll beat everybody inside of a minute 9. And maybe we'll even see a new junior world record set. Well, it was reset last weekend by Chung Jae-woong with a time of 1:08.11. Looks like the ISU's got the fire extinguisher out. They're able to get that gouge out of the ice. It looks like there's a second one. As Lars started to fall before the apex of the corner.
Meters, we have 1 more minute yet.
Looks like the ISU pair is complete, so we'll be able to go on to pair number 10 for the junior men's 1,000 meters. Starting on the inner from Norway with a personal best time of 1:13.33 is Cinder Bass. Starting on the outer from Spain, the junior national record holder with a 1:13.22 is Nil Yap.
Go to the start. Ready.
Well, pair number 10 away. Just 3 pairs remaining before we'll take a resurface break to conclude with the final 13 pairs. Here they come up to the opening 200 split. Yap, 17.39. Bass, 17.49. Has them both in the top 5 right now. Yap, ranked 45th overall in the 1,000 meter in the Junior World Cup circuit. His best finish was 24th here last weekend. Here they come around to 1 lap to go. Yap split 27.01. Boss 27.16. Has them outside of the top 5 by half a second. Exchange on the backstretch one last time. Yap to the outer, Boss to the inner. Here they come through the final corner. Yap looking, trying to set a new junior national record for Spain. Here they come to the line, and it's going to be close. And it'll be Yap with a 1:13.36. Boss with a 1:13.37. Both of them just off their personal best times. I'll put Yap in 10th and Boss in 11th as we go into pair number 11. In pair 11, starting on the inner from the United States with the best time of 1:11.95 is the youngster Casey Dawson. On the outer from Colombia, the junior national record holder with a 1:12.49 is Diego Amaya.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair 11 underway. Dawson took part in the World Cup final, finished 18th in the 1,000. Amaya finished 23rd in the 1,000 here last weekend. Dawson opening with an 18.12. Amaya also with an 18.12. Dawson on his home ice here in Salt Lake City. Lives up in Park City and the high altitude. Amaya on the inner, Dawson on the outer. Here they come, up to 1 lap to go. Dawson, the leader at the 600 split, 26.33, has him in the top 10. Amaya, 26.57. And Dawson going to get a big draft here on Amaya on the backstretch. Dawson moving back to the inner, Amaya to the outer. Dawson accelerating down the backstretch. Goes into the corner, even with Amaya, will pull ahead here with the last inner. Dawson onto the home stretch. And to the finish. With a time of 111.84, a new personal best. That moves him into 4th. Amaya with a 112.97, about half a second off his personal best time. Up next is pair number 12, starting on the inner from Kazakhstan with a 112.46, Artur Galiev. Starting on the outer from Norway with a best time of 112.11 is Jonas Nordhøj Christensen.
Go to the start. Ready.
And pair 12 is away. Galiev ranked 38th overall in the 1,000. Best finish was a 21st in Innsbruck and the 21st here last weekend. Nordhøj, his best finish was a 15th in Innsbruck. The opening splits, Galiev, 17.25. Christensen, 17.62. Galiev to the outer, Christensen to the inner on the backstretch. Right now, Galiev leading this pair. They'll come around ahead of Christensen to the 600 split. His time, 26.42, has him at second. Christensen, 27.01, has him outside of the top 10. Galiev back to the inner, Christensen back to the outer on the backstretch for the final time. Galiev could be challenging for the top time as he comes out of the final corner. Digging down the last 50 meters. See where he stops the clock. It'll be into 4th with a 111.76 and a new personal best time. Christensen, a 113.47. Over a second behind his personal best. Now we go to pair 13, the last pair before the resurface. Starting on the inner from Russia with the best time of 111.92 is Sergei Loganov. Starting on the outer from Italy with the best time of 112.27 is Enrico Salino.
Go to the start. Ready.
The final pair before the first resurface. Here they come to the opening 200 split. Salino, 16.86, fastest opener by 0.8. Loganov, 17.14, second fastest opener. They head on to the backstretch. Loganov moving to the outer, Salino to the inner. Coming around, up to 1 lap to go. Looks like they'll be about dead even at the split. Salino, 26.14. Loganov, 25.89. They're running fastest 1 and 2. We might see a reshuffling of the top 3 here as Loganov moves back to the inner, accelerating past Salino. Into the final corner they go. Loganov primed to take over the top spot here. Coming onto the home straight. Loganov to the finish with a new top time of 110.25. As also a new personal best. Salino, a 112.19. There's also a new personal best time that puts him at 7th. So Loganov moves into the top spot by over half a second against DeWitt. It looks like Artur Galiev was penalized in pair number 12. But now we'll head to the reservice break, and we'll come back with the final 13 pairs. Our restart time for pair number 14 will be at 1:56, so we'll be back here shortly.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the wave. Wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting. My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the. Wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting. I wish I could make it easy to love me. But still I reach and find a way. I'm stuck here in between. I'm looking for the right words to say.